What's going on, y'all? This is Rob with Cinema Bullies. Today I'm going to talk about something that people don't quite understand, when it comes to co-owning a female or doing pup back deals or $500 in a pup back deal, whatever deal you have using a stud service. I see a lot of confusion and people take this personally when someone that you do a co-own deal with or pup back deal with, they register that dog that they keep or half the litter under their kennel name. That is what you should be doing, especially with pup back deals. If you're doing a pup back deal and you're using a stud on a female, that pup that you are keeping off of that litter should be registered under your kennel name, period. If you have another type of deal where, for example, say you help somebody out with their program, you help them get a dog, and in this case it's a female, and you reach terms where you agree to, supply a stud and, help pay for medical bills and all that stuff. And then the first litter you guys are supposed to split, which is a deal that I had, which it kind of bit me in my ass. But, it's just something I learned from and, took forward going into my program and what I'm trying to do. But, that being said, half that litter should be registered under your name. If you help the person get the dog, you help them pay for the stud fee or use one of your studs and help them pay for medical bills, half that litter is yours. At least half that litter should be registered under your name, period. Now, some people are going to disagree with that. May not to disagree about. The only time that's acceptable for a whole litter that is being dealt with a co-ownership deal, especially when this is more towards females, if both dogs that you guys are breeding have your partner or the guy you did business with kennel name in front of both dogs. And in that instance, I think that whoever owns both of those dogs, that whole litter should be registered under their name because it's both of their productions with their name in front of the dogs, or like their kennel name. And the only reason why I say that is because, they could possibly have multiple generations tied up into that breeding, and it's something that, for some reason they couldn't keep the dog, or they had too much dogs at their house, or they just co-own their dogs and that's how they do business. In that case, which I had a situation also like that, I registered the whole litter with the person I did business with under Power Play Bullies. So that whole litter was Power Play Bullies, period. And I think that's how it should be. That being said, when you are doing the pup back deals, people for some reason think that they're entitled to the pup that you are getting back for using your services for your stud should be registered under their name, their kennel name, which that's ridiculous. Why would I be registering that dog under your name when my dog was part of what you did? And your payment is to give me a puppy back, or $500 and a pup back, or whatever your pup back deal consists of. And people get offended by that because they just don't understand that this is how things are done, especially for new people. I didn't quite understand it. Now I do, because now I'm somewhat established and I have some stuff going for me. I have multiple dogs that are registered under my, kennel name, and now, I would want somebody to have the same respect for me if I did, a pupback deal with them, or, whatever the case is, and understand that that dog is going to be registered under my name. Or if I co-owned a female with somebody, half that litter is yours, half that litter is mine, but you can register your half under you, and I'll register my half under me. Unless both of the dogs are cinema bullies, then the whole litter is registered under me, period, no matter what, because both those dogs I created and are both have my name in front of it. So I hope this helps you guys out with understanding this, and that you guys don't take offense to this and understand. I mean, this is just how you do things. It's not fair. It's not out of the ordinary. I mean, a lot of people that I've talked to, that are OGs in the game, that have been doing this for a long time, they agree. I mean, this is how they've been doing it since this all started. But then you always got the people that think they deserve credit for something that, they had no idea what they were doing, or they're very new to it and are still learning themselves, and they think they deserve credit for whatever, buying a dog. I mean, honestly, and this is gonna, people are gonna disagree with this, but people keep saying, productions, my productions. I say it too, because if I have a litter, I say I produced the litter. But that lineage of that dog, unless your name is 3 or 4 generations back in that dog consecutively, in reality, it's not your production. You're going off of someone else's productions. Or if it's scatterbred, it's a whole bunch of people's, productions that turned into the dog that you have. So I would have to say that the word production is also a word that's thrown around way too much, and people don't fully understand what it means, because you don't even establish a bloodline until 5 generations of your own blood consecutively bred, and that's when you start getting into your own bloodline. And then you have to do an outcross, and and that's when you would have your considered bloodline that you would have. And I mean, that's how things were explained to me before, and things that I've looked up, and it's around, like I said, the 5 generation mark of consistently having your blood bred, to line bred, inbred, scatterbred. But scatterbred you can't do. It has to be inbred or line bred to get your own bloodline. So you pick whatever blood types that you like and style of dog that you like, and you breed that dog, for 10 years. And then eventually you'll have your own bloodline. So, I mean, that's a whole nother topic. But, I mean, that's just something I wanted to just mention in the video. If you want me to clarify on that, I'll get some pedigrees that I have and break them all down. But, like I said, there's been very successful guys that have done it. Bashar with Muscle Tone, Alex Ferrero with his Lucky Luciano line of dogs that he has. Certain dogs like Denzel, that dog has, been inbred, line bred, and, all over the place. But those dogs have their own signature bloodline behind them because of how they were bred and how they continue to be bred to this day. So, like I said, I hope this helped you guys out. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Subscribe, like, and like I said, I'd like to hear from you and see what your vision is, or your opinion on this matter of co-owning and using stud services. See what you guys think that you're entitled to, or what you don't fully grasp on the concept. So, all right, take care, guys. Check me out. All right, later.